Hello and welcome to our Sunday stream. I am Nix. This is Nix at Night. We're starting a new game today. We finished Neverhood on Thursday, or rather Wednesday this week, because Thursday was Thanksgiving. Neverhood, phenomenal game. If you like point-and-click adventure games, especially old ones, I recommend everybody plays it. It is absurd. It does get a little difficult in between, in the middle of it, but overall, great game. And now we're moving on to Escape from Monkey Island, which is arguably, and I do mean arguably, the least favorite of the franchise. I have yet to play Return. Escape is the only one of the original 5 games I have not played. 5 because I count Tales of Monkey Island, and we just played that. And I really enjoyed that one. Story-wise, it was fantastic. Dr. Goa, you're here. Dr. Goa nominated this game. It won on the poll, receiving the most votes over Metro 2033, Full Throttle Remastered, and the last game, which was Bloodstained Ritual Denied. It was really close. I'm kind of surprised we didn't have a tie at the end. Well, we're here. ADRS. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope you're all recovering from eating too much on Thanksgiving. That's pretty much what I did, and a lot of people did. The viewer's choice poll is now not open. Please ignore that. Poll is dead. Let me take that out. I don't know why. It's still there. We're going to have a new poll after sometime towards the end of this game. We do have a game picked out. I picked out a game to play after Escape from Monkey Island. We are going to play Era Exortum. It's an indie diesel punk platformer / puzzle game that I played the demo from. I discovered the developer through Mastodon, of all places. Played the demo. Love the game. Love what I saw in the demo, so we'll see how it goes. How is my knee? Thanks for asking, Dr. Goa. It is okay. I have to keep it straight. It's in an immobilizer brace. Nothing else I could do about it. It's going to take some time to heal. I can actually move around a little better now. I'm using the cane when I need to. Mostly not using it now, so that's good. But bending it, I could put more fractures into it if I do, so I just got to keep it straight. I can get around the house, but there's no way I'm traveling to the city for work. I already informed them. Hopefully they'll be fine with me working from home. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, enough talking. Let's dive into this. This is the version I got free from Amazon Gaming not too long ago because I hadn't owned this game. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm just happy it isn't worse. Could have broken my leg, could have hit my head, could have done something worse than that. So, you know, it's going to take about 6 weeks to 2 months, they said. Physical therapy is required. We'll take it from there. Couple of questions? Sure. Feel free. Mouse or controller? I think we're going to use a mouse. I didn't prepare the controller for this. My controller is over by the Xbox because I've been playing it. Just to my right by the TV. So if for me to get up and have to go get it, might be a little bit of a chore at this point. 2 is the voice acting cast. The cast, from what I know, is the same voice acting cast from Monkey Island, with the exception of Elaine, which is a tragic thing, because the new voice actress in this game does not have her accent, which is ridiculous. And they also changed the voice actor for Stan. Of all the people you could change the voice actors for, the 2 most distinct voices, Stan and Elaine, are no longer there. So, but they do come back, I think, for the next game, which is Tales, or at least they give her back her accent. I don't know if it's the same voice actor. So, All right, let's start this up. It was a little, not a little problematic. I had to set up DJ Voodoo for this to work. I don't know why Amazon just gives you like the game. It's like here, they're not GOG. GOG would have set it up for us. There we go. Let's test the sound on this game. Not bad. Yeah, we had the soundtrack on during the countdown timer. I was like, this soundtrack's pretty good. Yeah. They actually say the PS2 version of the game is far superior. They say it has extra cutscenes, better subtitles, and better music. I don't know. Is the PC version? Yeah, it's how can you get any better than THX? Maybe the compression quality is where they're complaining, but I think it sounds fine. This game came out in 2000, so. The monkeys are listening. Yes, they are. So this does have tank controls. I will have to get used to the tank controls. One of the complaints in this game is tank controls and monkey combat. So we'll see what happens when we get to the monkey combat.
From the personal log of Guybrush Threepwood. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the monkeys. It's hard to believe that it's only been a few years since I first washed up on the beaches of Melee Island, armed with nothing more than a goofy name and an overpowering urge to become a swashbuckling pirate. I want to be a pirate. Who could have suspected that such a humble pursuit would lead me to cross swords with the evil ghost pirate LeChuck, the slimiest slug ever to plunder the seven seas? And who could have guessed that my battles with LeChuck would introduce me to the love of my life, Melee Island's Governor Elaine Marley.
That's love right there.
My efforts to win Elaine's hand would repeatedly drag me to the mystery-drenched shores of Monkey Island. That's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen. Or that I would finally end the scourge of LeChuck, burying him beneath a mountain of ice. Not me, that's for sure. Back then, the only thing duller than my sword was my wit. Now look at me. I'm married to the most beautiful governmental official in the Caribbean. The entire Tri-Island area shudders at the sound of my name. And now my Plunder Bunny and I are returning to Melee Island after the most incredible honeymoon in the history of... Guybrush! Yes, dear?
Some honeymoon, right?
Guybrush! Stop daydreaming and make yourself useful!
I like that rug they showed. Love to get that for my house. The little whale spout of water coming out of it. Alright, well, we're trapped here. So, let's check out our options first of all.
Meat.
Voice only text mode. Text only voice and text. I want voice and text throughout. I think that gives us full subtitles. I'm not sure. Movie subtitles are on. Character relative movement mode. Figure keys. Let's take a look there. Cycle objects, run, shift, look, L and E. Why would look be L and E? Pick up, put away. Obviously, it's P. Inventory. Quick room exit. Okay. Skip dialogue and pause. Alter G whiz factor? I don't know what that does. Audio effects are on, maximal. Yes, everything should be maximal. Multiplayer options? You can play this in multiplayer? No, I don't wanna. I guess you could do monkey combat in multiplayer? Guess we'll find out. Save the game here since we're starting new. A joke maybe? Probably. Let's look at the enemy pirate.
There's an enemy pirate fighting over there.
There we go. Right? What is up with these controls? Oh, I gotta I see. I gotta look around. Move my guy here. Guybrush, literally. And then we can look at different things. Look at brazier full of hot coals.
It's full of hot coals.
Got cargo grate. Got loaded cannon.
That cannon looks ready to fire. If only I could get that thing to go off.
Look at another cannon.
I don't think anybody reloaded that cannon.
And then we get to look at the enemy pirate. It's bizarre. I gotta move around to see what I'm choosing, but
It's full of hot coals. It's full of hot coals.
can't look at the enemy pirate.
It's the grated door to the ship's cargo hold.
Okay.
I have more important things to do than futz around in the cargo hold. It's too cumbersome to handle with just my feet.
Cumbersome to handle with just your feet.
I don't think anybody reloaded that cannon.
Why won't it let me look at the pirate? Hang on, let's take a look at these controls one more time. Apparently I can't use the mouse. So, the action is enter. You could cycle up and down using page up, page down. Maybe that's what I need. L and E looks at different things, but in this case it didn't work when I used it. U is use. Pick up, put away is P, which I tried. So let's try. There we go.
There's an enemy pirate fighting over there.
It's page up, page down. There we go.
It's full of hot coals. I already knocked it over.
Pile of hot
There's
coals.
a pile of red-hot coals simmering on the deck there. Now I'm glad we got the ship with the flame-retardant lacquered deck wood.
See if we can pick it up.
I should try to pick one up if I want to try to do something with it.
There we go. We got the hang of this.
I should try to pick one up if I want to try to do something with it. I should try to pick one up if I want to try to do something with it.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I figured. It would take me a while to learn the controls. They are tank controls. It's a red hot chunk pile of coals. So we can use the red hot chunk of coal.
Too hot.
You gotta be quick about this. Kick it at the pirate enemy. See what happens.
Better not try that again.
Oh, he did throw his sword at us. Can we pick that up? Probably can't pick it up with our feet, right? There's something we gotta do with these coals.
I'm not picking that up. I'm not picking that up. It's full of hot coals. It's too cumbersome to handle with just my feet.
With a pile of hot coals.
There's a pile of red hot coals simmering on the deck there. Now I'm glad we got the ship with the flame retardant lacquered deck wood.
Okay, let's pick one up again. We gotta throw it at someone. Just use it.
I don't think this coal will be of any use by itself. Nah.
Okay.
Yikes.
Too hot. I was gonna say, what if we throw it at the cargo hold? The cargo hold is a grate, so maybe it could go in there? I don't know what it'll accomplish. I started playing Broken Sword 1. It's very nicely animated and interesting story, but so far not my style. I'll push through it. Yeah, it's nicely animated. It's got an interesting story indeed that plays throughout the whole entire series. It's just an older game, so you gotta kind of... An older indie game, nonetheless, so you gotta kind of get used to it.
Nah.
Bro, what are you kicking this at? The cannon. You're kicking it at the cannon, the loaded one, right? That's where you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry it's not really your thing. I mean... Oh, nice shot. Just like that, they surrender.
My little snuggle cakes.
Hey, Elaine. Could you untie me?
So it begins. What game are you planning to play after? Things to do on Melee Island when you're dead. You're dead again? Oh yeah, definitely.
Land ho!
Alright, here we are.
The way I pushed that smelly pirate right over the rail. Now that's the stuff of pirates.
I hope the loyal citizens of Melee don't hurt themselves. I mean, you know, all the pushing and shoving on the dock to see my, well, our return. Could be dangerous. Make sure this one stays on top.
Then there was the swab who came at me with the rusty fid. I sure taught him a thing or two about the proper use of deck chairs. Whoa. Got it.
The burden of being the governor of such an adoring yet unsophisticated public can be so draining. I'll be lucky if I can get a second to myself for once.
You know, we make a great team. The way we communicate, the way we work together, the way we anticipate each other's every move. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Oh, well, here goes. Might as well get all the hullabaloo over with. What? Where is everyone?
Maybe everyone went to bed early?
Where's the welcoming committee? The banners? The crushing throng of well-wishers? Oh dear, do you know what this means?
We can spend another 3 months honeymooning.
No, you adorable numbskull. Something has gone horribly wrong while I've been away. Nothing else can explain.
What's that? Hey, it's Timmy the monkey. How are you, boy?
Timmy.
Either his litter box is full or he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy?
Timmy, is something wrong?
Free grog at the scum bar?
There's been an outbreak of scurvy?
He won 74 bucks playing bingo, but lost it all playing banana futures.
There's trouble at the governor's mansion. Let's go.
Took him that long to figure out that you need to follow him?
Let's try 49, 7.9, 2. Fire!
Ah!
What do you think you're doing?
Goodness.
What does it look like I'm doing, fancy pants? I'm knocking down the governor's mansion.
You can't knock down the governor's mansion without approval from the governor.
Yeah.
The governor's dead, man.
Dead?
Was the marriage that killed her, they say.
But I am the governor. Do I look dead to you?
No, ma'am.
Then cease and desist your boulder flinging immediately.
Yeah.
Sorry, Governor. I'm under contract. I'm legally obligated to destroy your mansion with this here catapult.
Something's rotten on Melee Island.
I know. But the stench usually drifts away with high tide.
I've got a plan.
Although it sometimes lingers during an eclipse.
Guybrush,
Yes, dear?
I'm going down to City Hall to see about getting declared undead.
Won't that make you a flesh-eating zombie?
In the meantime, I need you to do two things for me.
More back rubs and foot massages?
Maybe later. First, I want you to put a stop to this insane boulder flinging.
Stop the insanity. Check.
Second, I want you to go to Lucre Island. Talk to my grandpa's lawyers. They might know how to help us fight City Hall.
Oh, but I hate talking to lawyers.
Not as much as they'll hate talking to you, dear.
Okay.
Well, I've got a resurrection to perform. Be good, dear. And don't forget, stop the catapult, go to Lucre Island.
Sounds like the honeymoon's over.
She was a lot nicer before she died.
Alright, so we gotta stop this catapult operator. Indiana Jones is a very hard point-and-click adventure game if you're playing the one I'm thinking of, the original one. Backgrounds are very nice in this game. I like the swirly clouds. That's a pretty nice touch. The sky is pretty cool. I mean, it gets knocked for the fact that it went to 3D, but it has a little bit of charm to it. Let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me.
Let's try... Yeah. Just a sec. 22, 4.2, minus 6. What?
Please stop firing the boulders at my house. It's very unnerving.
Please stop firing boulders at my house. It's very unnerving.
Sorry about that, kid, but I'm under contract.
What would it take to get you to stop flinging rocks at my house?
What would it take to get you to stop flinging rocks at my house?
Permanently? Yeah, some kind of restraining order, I guess. You'd need some fancy lawyers for that.
Okay, how about temporarily?
Well, the union gives us liberal snack breaks during the day, but I don't have any snacks.
I need to find them snacks. What are those numbers you're muttering? Clearly they're coordinates.
What are those numbers you're muttering?
No? I don't rightly know. They're supposed to be targeting numbers or something, but I'll be danged if I can figure them out. All I know is how to hit that cactus. I'm trying to extrapolate from there.
Could you show me how to hit the cactus?
Nah, I only do that when I think the catapult's out of alignment. I wouldn't want to waste one of these boulders. They're expensive.
You seem like a busy man. I'll let you return to your evil deeds.
Thanks. Fire!
Excuse me.
Yeah. Just a sec.
Oh, that one almost hit.
What?
So we gotta get him a snack. That's basically it. I don't think we get him the snack here.
You seem like a busy man. I'll let you return to your evil deeds.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's go find him a snack. Can we actually go into the governor's mansion? He's never gonna hit it. What's in our inventory?
Thing to my name.
Okay, he doesn't have anything in his inventory to start. Hi, how are you?
No way.
Hi, Lorzen?
I don't want to be inside if that guy actually gets lucky and hits the house.
Alright, we can't go inside yet. How's it going? We just started Curse, or rather Escape from Monkey Island.
Try 17, 5.5, minus 27.
You're enjoying your weekend?
Fire!
Yes, we're playing this with a keyboard and mouse.
Sold.
Sold. Everything was sold? We'll get him a snack here. Isn't this a Voodoo Lady's place?
Cream of frog.
A frog. Yeah, well, Grim Fandango is amazing. There's some things in Indiana Jones which are kind of like whatever, but you'll see when you get to them. I think it was Hefe I saw play it or Braxton Wise, and it's not the easiest of the LucasArts games, but yeah, I am. I'm having a decent weekend so far. Sorry to see it went so fast. We're already at the end of the holiday, so what can you do?
Sea slug pate.
Can we just give this guy the sea slug pate?
Essence of worm-ridden seagull. Ugh, that's really, really disgusting.
Yeah, so this is the last of the original 5 Monkey Island games I've yet to play, and I still need to play Return, which I have to buy. My guess is yes, or I don't know.
Essence of worm-ridden seagull. Ugh, that's really, really disgusting.
I don't know if you could actually die in it. There are some endpoints, though.
Beady.
Looking for a snack.
If that's a ring finger, I'd hate to see the size of the ring. For a pinky finger, it's quite large.
I gotta say, for tank controls, these aren't too bad using the keyboard and mouse.
Ouch. I hate to be that guy. Beady.
Edie. Let's see if the Voodoo Lady's here. Wow, we can't go inside. Why? Strange mirror.
What a
Okay.
strange mirror.
Thought it was a doorway.
This table must have been a hand-me-down.
I'm assuming this is her place. I mean, look at all the stuff hanging around here. Yeah, pretty much just keyboard. There's no mouse. Get this guy something to eat. I think he'll be good. Stopped shooting boulders at our house. Whoa, we went in there and we came out this way. Bizarre. Rose Bowl in Pasadena. I must admit I don't really follow college football as closely anymore. Who played? It was cold for 50 degrees. Oh, you were at the game. Nice. Yeah, even 50 degrees, 60 degrees even sometimes, depending on where you're sitting, it's freezing. Will be freezing.
Wow, that's one flexible merboy.
Hope you enjoyed it. Fortunately, UCLA got shackled by California. Despite being point favorites. Wow. It's unfortunate. So UCLA finished 7-5, I think. Right?
Ahoy there, fellow seafaring wastrels.
Yes! Oh, sorry about that.
You startled us.
Yeah, that's it. I startled.
The only thing enjoyable was a halftime drone show. I'm sorry to hear that. You two look awfully familiar. 7-5, 8 out of 12 in the conference. Okay.
You two look awfully familiar.
Oh, we have very common-looking faces. Isn't that right?
Oh, definitely. Can't swing a dead Chinook around here without hitting someone who looked like us.
Didn't we run into each other last summer on Fat Island?
We've never been to Fat Island.
And never in the summers.
I'm going to turn down the music a little. I can hear the dialogue a little bit better over it. Also save it.
I'm putting together a crew for a mission to Lucre Island. Want to join?
Holy jumping mother of God, no!
I'll take that as a no, then.
You'll have to excuse my friend. Our last adventure on the high seas ended badly. We're in no hurry to return.
Oh, definitely do. Definitely do. If UCLA goes up against Rutgers, you definitely have to go see that. I'm about 45 minutes an hour from Rutgers, where they play. The Rutgers Law School is actually closer to me, but yeah, Maryland's a little far south. It's about 3-4 hours, 4 hours maybe.
Oh, come on. Join my crew. It'll be fun.
No!
Thanks, but no.
All right.
Are you sure we haven't met?
Drop it, Threepwood.
Hey, how'd you know my name?
Doesn't everyone know the name of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate?
True, but I still think you guys look familiar.
Dudes, aren't you the founding members of Keel Haul, the world's largest pirate speed metal band?
Dudes, aren't you the founding members of Keel Haul, the world's loudest pirate speed metal band?
Not likely. Neither of us can carry a tune.
Neither can Keel Haul. I could swear that I know you guys.
I really don't think so.
Aren't you the famous comedy team? Let's exhaust all the dialogue options here.
Aren't you the famous comedy team of Youngler and Muntz?
Youngler and Muntz? Never heard of them.
You haven't? But they're brilliant! They do this bit about how men leave the commode seat up and how women love to shop for boots. Well, I guess you had to be there.
Apparently.
I could swear that I know you guys.
I really don't think so.
Didn't we share a crew to Monkey Island once? Cruise.
Didn't we share a cruise to Monkey Island once?
I don't think so.
Carla, make the bad man stop! He's come to take us back to Monkey Island!
Carla?
Who?
You can't fool me. You're Carla, the swordmaster of Melee Island. And you're Otis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let it go, Otis. The half-wits recognized us.
I knew you guys looked familiar. You were 2/3 of my original Monkey Island crew.
The crew you abandoned on Monkey Island, you mean?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to escape from Monkey Island?
No. How difficult is it to?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Well, it's really difficult.
Yeah,
The whole experience was very traumatizing.
scared us for life.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't feed the narwhals, Buster.
So, what have you rapscallions been up to?
Where to begin?
Where's the third member of the crew? Whatever happened to Captain Smirk, the sword trainer? Ask him all the questions.
What have you been doing with yourself, Carla?
You mean after I finally managed to escape from Monkey Island?
You're never gonna forgive me for that, are you?
Not in this lifetime. Anyhow, I've spent the last few years here on Melee Island re-establishing my Swordmaster credentials.
Well, that sounds productive.
Oh, it was, until that Australian showed up.
Australian?
Yeah, an Australian real estate developer. He challenged me to a round of insult sword fighting, badgered me into betting my house. It was over so quickly.
Gee,
Now I wander the streets of Melee insult sword fighting for food.
how sad.
It's terrible. Insult sword fighting. It's one of the better aspects of this game. It has to be. How about you, Otis? What have you been up to for the
How
last
about
few
you,
years?
Otis? What have you been doing for the last few years?
Well, after I finally escaped from Monkey Island, I made my way back to Melee Island, where I tried to resume my former profession.
Petty thievery?
I prefer to think of it as proactive redistribution of wealth. Unfortunately, the indignities I suffer on Monkey Island have left me so jittery that I cannot pick a lock or a pocket without making more noise than a flatulent hippo.
What vivid imagery. So how do you earn a living?
Begging mostly. You'd be amazed how many people will pay to hear the story of the innocent pirates who were betrayed by their idiot captain.
Fan base wants to fire Chip Kelly, the head coach. He's 34-34 after 6 years, 9-4 last year, but their offense is terrible this year, and he does not recruit. Chip Kelly, ultimately, he's not that bad of a football coach, but if he's not recruiting or doing the stuff that he should be doing for a college team, because this is in the NFL, then yeah, why not get somebody new?
Whatever happened to Captain Smirk, the sword trainer?
He sold his house to a foreign investor.
But he didn't want to.
The investor challenged him to a round of insult gin rummy and beat him.
Smirk was so ashamed that he signed over the deed to his house on the spot and hopped the next ship out of Melee.
The same story's been repeated dozens of times all over Melee Island. This slimy investor strolls into a pirate's house or place of business, challenges him to a game of insult something or another, then humiliates them so badly that they have to cave into his hostile takeovers.
Haven't you noticed all the sword signs around here?
Where's the third member? That's right, we had 3 members in our crew.
Well, where's the third member of our old crew?
You mean Meat Hook?
That's a good question.
After we finally got off Monkey Island, Meat Hook renounced his piratey lifestyle and returned to his true passion,
Drinking?
painting.
Painting? But the guy's got no hands.
That's what we said.
These stories are too depressing. Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Yeah, it's also a money thing. They don't win, you know, doesn't look good.
Ahoy again.
What is it now?
We've
Okay.
got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Okay, clearly they don't want anything to do with me yet. I think we're gonna have to recruit him at some point, though. Controls in this game aren't too bad. Just stick to keyboard and mouse.
Guybrush, what are you doing here?
Looking for a bathroom?
Quit fooling around and stop that catapult.
We always end up here. I don't understand that. We really absolutely need a snack. Here, the scum bar. They gotta have some food, right? We need like a Twinkie or some chips or something. I don't know what this guy eats.
Ahoy, mateys.
Buzz up, buzzard breath.
Yeah, can't you see we're busy here?
Yeah, but, you know, this is the big game. It's their rivals. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. I doubt it, but at least they give it a try. They're close to that threshold of being in and out. Being out of it also gives them a chance to maybe get another draft pick that's pretty high and maybe trade up in the draft, so...
You're in a bar. You're playing darts. This is busy?
Listen, we're playing for the title of Grand Master Dart Champion of Melee Island.
Yeah, and unless you're good enough to compete,
Which you aren't.
we'd advise that you take a long walk off a short pier.
I'm a dart-throwing maniac.
Really?
Back in grade school, they called me the Dart Master. Or something that rhymed with that anyway. So, can I join your game?
No.
Got so much to do. Trying to play darts right now is probably not the right thing. Yeah, there are a lot of holes around the dartboard, which means they keep missing it.
Why are there so many holes in the wall around the dartboard?
Those are from other players.
Yeah, we never miss a shot.
Get out of here.
No, really. Pick your number. He'll hit it.
Hit a 888.
Hit a triple eight.
Here goes nothing.
Wow, that's pretty good. Would you strapping young specimens like to join my pirate crew?
I would, but once I win the Melee Championship, I'm gonna have to go on tour to win the Tri-Island Dart Throwers Championship.
Actually, you will be able to join his crew since I will be winning the Melee Island Championship.
Says you, Swabby.
Knows me, cracker brain.
Wow. I'm sure that championship's going to be covered on ESPN. Probably be on the ESPN too. Bet you can hit another one. Bet you can't hit another one on the first shot. Let's see.
I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit.
Land one right in the eye of the skull over the door. Obviously, these are to solve puzzles, but we haven't even come across those puzzles yet. How about that post on the right side of the screen? Bet you can't get a bull.
I bet you can't hit a bullseye.
Watch the master at work.
Nice shot. I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
We're gonna go through all of them. I'm not gonna ask him to hit the two, but let's ask him to hit the eye on the skull above the door.
Land one right in the eye of that skull over the door.
No problem.
Nice
Oh,
shot.
you got it. Couldn't do anything.
I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
Bet you can't hit the guy over there. How about that post? We don't want to hit the guy. There's no way you'll be able to pull the center of the life preserver. Hit the center of the life preserver over on the kitchen door.
There's no way you'll be able to hit the center of that life preserver on the kitchen door.
Ha! That's easy.
Got it.
I'm impressed. I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
And you hit the stuffed fish over there. Stuffed fish.
Can you hit that big stuffed fish over there?
Ha! That's easy.
Got it.
Wow, that's pretty good. I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
This will be the last one. Let's hit the guy, after all.
I bet you can't hit that guy over there.
Watch the master at work.
Oh, he's gonna hit me?
Impressive.
That's cool. I thought he was gonna hit the guy standing over to the right there.
Who's winning?
Right now, we're in a dead tie.
Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
Gonna have a broken screen for a while. Look at the painting.
The human body is a beautiful thing, most of the time. Ugh. Hail and hello, oh master of all things grog-like.
What can I do for you, Mr. Marley?
Threepwood.
Ah, right, sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood.
The place is quieter than a crypt full of mimes. You got any snacks? There we
You
go.
got any snacks?
I've got some pretzels.
Well, that seems harmless enough.
Yep. The Scumbar's famous kudu jerky pretzels.
Ooh, got anything else?
Not really.
Okay, let's have some.
Sorry, can't give you any.
What? Why did you...
That drunk at the table over there, he has the last basket.
Can't you give them to me without a basket?
Sorry, it's Scumbar policy.
Good lord. He's not gonna join our crew.
This place is quieter than a crypt full of mimes.
Isn't it a crying shame? It's been that way since that Australian blew into town.
Australian?
Aye, a scurrilous Australian land developer who's been using strong-arm tactics to buy up all the land on Mealy Island. Half of our regular clientele have been driven off island by the no-good scoundrel.
Wow.
Yeah, so we definitely have to go over to the guy who's drunk, get the basket of pretzels from him, and bring it back to the guy with the catapult. I believe that's what it is.
Grog me, barkeep.
Why, I'd be glad to. After you show me some ID.
Since when do groggeries check for ID?
Since unscrupulous Australian developers started trying to get our grog license revoked.
Well, that sucks.
I've got troubles.
Like what?
The government is trying to blow up my house.
Well, that's a crying shame, Mr. Threepwood.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna blow up my house, it should be me.
That's right. So we're gonna need a crew to go to Longplay Island. And a ship. So do we secure that now? I think we go stop the catapult guy first, and then we go secure all that. Sounds like a plan to me. Yep.
On second thought, I hate listening to myself whine.
You and me both, brother.
I've gotta go.
Right, well, Grog will do that.
Okay, let's go talk to the drunk guy over there. Wherever he may be. Looks like he's got pretzels.
Mmm, kudu jerky pretzels. It says, happy birthday. Hi there, fellow swashbuckler. What's the word on the street?
Mixoplick?
How would you like to join my crew on a dangerous piratey mission? We'll be searching the seven seas for sunken treasure. I'll take that as a no, then.
Wow.
What's that you're drinking? Say, mind if I have some of your pretzels? You sure I can't have any of your pretzels?
Wow.
So, what are you drinking now? Got any more juicy nuggets of info?
Micronuts.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew? We'll be heading to Lucre Island to meet with my wife's lawyers. You're right. That does sound sort of silly when I say it out loud.
So how do we get these pretzels? I guess we gotta fill up his drink. Do something. Oh, you know what? I got a plan here.
You sure I can't have any of your pretzels?
See his balloon? What if we get the guys throwing darts to hit the balloon? Maybe that does something.
You look like a busy man. I'll let you get back to your self-destructive binge drinking.
The dart is in that stuffed fish. All patched up, too. Walk away for now. I don't know who the other gentleman is. We'll talk to him after.
Ahoy again, mateys! I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
the balloon, right?
I
There
bet
you
you
go.
can't hit that balloon over there.
Ha! That's easy. Ah!
Well, that woke him up. Or it killed him.
Wow, that's pretty good. Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
I think we killed this poor man. Scared him with the balloon.
Kudu jerky pretzels.
Can we just take it?
I guess you won't be needing these anymore.
There you go. Put it in our inventory. Heart attack for some pretzels? Hey, you know, he was drinking himself to death anyway, possibly. It's not offerable to anybody. How do you put these pretzels away? There you go. I just want to talk to this guy.
Hi there, scruffy-looking pirate person. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. What's your name?
Cheese. Ignatius Cheese.
Ignatius Cheese.
How would you like to join my crew of mighty pirates, Mr. Cheese?
And what, pray tell, might I be finding myself doing if I joined this crew of mighty pirates?
You'd be helping a band of bloodthirsty brigands sack a small fishing village? No. I think we gotta make it sound more lucrative than going to an island with a crew of Cretaceous buccaneers to meet my wife's lawyers. Gotta be something special that he might be
You'd be
interested in.
traveling to Lucre Island with a crew of Cretinous buccaneers to meet with my wife's lawyers.
Now that sounds like a worthy mission for a mighty pirate navigator like myself.
Really?
Aye, the seas around Lucre Island are very treacherous and can only be navigated by a skilled sailor. I'd love to face that challenge, but
what?
I can't.
Why?
Why not?
Because if I leave my bar for too long, it'll be stolen out from under me.
You're the owner of the scum bar?
Aye, the one and only.
I find it difficult to believe that the scum bar is owned by somebody named I Cheese.
Don't make me come over there, Driftwood.
Threepwood.
Whatever. Anyway, I've been fighting off a hostile takeover bid from an Australian land developer.
Come again?
You heard me. A greedy Australian is making a grab for my bar.
With guns and swords and cannons?
Worse, with insults, jibes, and mockeries. It's taken all of my insult arm wrestling skill to keep him at bay.
Gosh, if it weren't for the whole wife being declared dead thing, I'd say that was the strangest thing I'd heard all week. Insult arm wrestling?
Aye. While you were away, the insult sword fighting paradigm became attached to a host of other pirate pastimes.
Paradigm?
Well, nowadays you can't throw a dart or play a game of checkers without being expected to toss in a withering bon mot.
I think I tossed a bon mot in a food fight once.
My particular speciality is insult arm wrestling, which I use to defend my bar from hostile takeovers.
Is there something I could do to convince you to navigate my ship to Lucre Island? Let's ask that.
Is there something I could do to convince you to navigate my ship to Lucre Island?
I'm open to persuasion. What do you have in mind?
If I beat you at insult arm wrestling, will you be my navigator? I was kind of hoping you'd cave in due to my incessant navigate. I haven't got a clue. Okay, it's got to be the arm wrestling.
If I beat you at insult arm wrestling, will you be my navigator?
That's an interesting proposition, Threepwood.
It is? I mean, of course it is.
How about this? If you beat me, I'll be your navigator.
Great.
But only if you teach me some new insults.
Agreed.
Well then, let's see what you've got.
I think we have to learn the insults first. I've got muscles in places you never heard of.
I've got muscles in places you've never even heard of.
Oh, it's too bad none of them are in your arms. My stupefying strength will shatter your ulna into a million pieces.
What, you studying to be a nurse?
size of your gut, I'd guess they were eaten.
Your knuckles are grind
We're
to
gonna
a
lose this.
splintery paste.
Splintery paste.
And over the counter
there were
depot,
more.
you could help with that problem.
Ha ha! I win. Come back later when you're feeling up to the challenge.
So there were a lot more on the list. I didn't scroll down all the way. There was no way to know that.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes.
Let's try this one more time.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to convince you to navigate my ship to Lucre Island?
I'm open to persuasion. What do you have in mind?
If I beat you at insult arm wrestling, will you be?
That's an...
It is?
How about this? If you beat...
Great.
But only if you
We don't
just
have to
agree.
listen to this
Well,
again. My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
Yeah, but we both got better bladder control than you do. I've out-wrestled octopuses with these arms.
Sadly, your breath be equally reckoned. I would if I would stop your whining. There's spineless creatures everywhere, humbled by your might. Wow, there's like endless amount of responses here. It's got to be the spineless creature one. Go with the spineless creatures.
I'm sure that spineless creatures everywhere are humbled by your might.
That was a good one. Okay. That was a good one. My forearms have been mistaken for tree trunks.
My forearms have been mistaken for tree trunks.
I am rubber. You are glue.
Nope.
Do I see quivers of agony dance on your lip?
It's laughter that's caused by your feathery grip. Today, by
Oh, that was a good one.
12 people I've beaten.
12 people he's beaten today. Stop your whining. Sadly, your breath should be equally reckoned. Surprised you can count that high.
I'm surprised you can count that high.
You're the
Oh, that wasn't
ugliest
good.
creature I've ever seen in my life.
Ugliest creature I've ever seen in my life. I'm shocked that you've never gazed at your wife.
I'm shocked that you've never gazed at your wife.
There we go.
Only once have I met such a coward.
He must have taught you everything you know. Your knuckles are grind to a splintery paste.
Splintery paste. Have you thought you... No, it's laughter that's caused by a feathery grip. Thought the bean dip had a strange taste. It kind of rhymes. Let's go with that.
I thought that the bean dip had a strange taste.
Yes.
Hey, look over there!
Oh, yeah?
That gives us another turn.
People consider my fists lethal weapons.
Sadly, your breath should be equally reckoned. I've got muscles in places you've
This guy's
never
good.
heard of.
This is the arm one. You've got muscles everywhere but your arm.
It's too bad none of them are in your arms. I'm gonna put your arm in a sling.
Why? Are you studying to be a nurse? My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
This is the bladder control.
Yeah, but we've both got better bladder control than you do.
You're the ugliest creature I've seen in my life? No, he's gonna tell me about looking at my wife. Your knuckles, I'll grind to splintery paste. My stupefying strength will shatter your ulna into a million pieces. He knows that. Give up now, or I'll crush you like a grape.
Give up now, or I'll crush you like a grape.
That's one he's never used.
Stop your whining.
Oh.
Hey, look over there.
Hey, look over there. That's a three-headed monkey, right?
Yeah, I know. It's a three-headed monkey.
There you go. I'm running out of them.
Today by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
Oh, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Stump them with that one somehow.
Your knuckles all grind into a splintery paste.
I'm shaking. Oh, I'm shaking.
Got him.
I won.
You did. Fair and square. Congratulations. You got yourself a navigator.
Bingo. We got Mr. Cheese. Let's ask him about his name
Hello
again.
again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Your name is I Cheese?
I.
Cheese?
I.
It's been
nice
nice
chatting.
chatting, but I've got to see a man about a monkey.
Alright, so we got one crew member. Can we go back into the kitchen?
Not even a life preserver will save what lies beyond that door. This fish has seen better days.
Hey! Stay out of the kitchen, you sissified sea urchin.
Why don't people ever want me to go into the kitchen?
His 3D model is stuck in the arm wrestling position. That is crazy. Didn't reset the animation for it. Alright, well, we got the pretzels. Let's go deal with this guy. And then we gotta find a crew. 'Cause I'm sure we need just more than a navigator. Definitely plays like tank controls. It's supposed to be a big PS2 release, let me tell you. I don't know how well it's sold on the system compared to the PC, but...
Hey, get away from there before I pop you one on the head, capiche?
Capiche.
Good. Now stay over there, pencil neck. 22, 3.7, minus 6.
How are you, Tikaru? Monkeys, I'm assuming, are treating me fine so far? Just started this. Have you played this one?
Excuse me.
Yeah, just a sec.
What?
Okay, we gotta get him to talk about the snack and then hand him the snack.
What would it take to get you to stop flinging rocks at my house?
Permanently? Yeah, some kind of restraining order, I guess. You'd need some fancy lawyers for that.
Okay, how about temporarily?
Well, the union gives us liberal snack breaks during the day, but I don't have any snacks.
What would it take to get you to stop flinging rocks at my house?
Never played any of them. They're on my endless
Some
list
kind
of
of restraining
pointing
order, I
clicks.
guess.
Doing well.
You'd need some
Glad to hear.
fancy lawyers for that.
A lot of pointing
Okay,
click,
how
right?
about temporarily?
Well, the union gives us liberal snack breaks during the day, but I don't have any snacks.
Alright, so we gotta get him a snack. I think we just gotta give him. what we have.
You seem like a busy man. I'll let you return to your evil deeds.
Thanks.
Go to inventory. Equal offerable. No, don't eat them.
I wish I had some grog to wash that down
Let's
with.
try 47, 7.9, minus 6.
Just offer it to him.
Hey there. Yeah, just a sec.
Here, I brought you some kudu jerky pretzels.
Really? Thanks. I really appreciate this.
You're welcome. You know, you could thank me by not chucking big old boulders at my house.
I could, but I won't. Now leave me alone for a minute while I eat these.
Oh, ungrateful.
Okay, nice. Let's put that away. So now what we need is a crew and a ship. We have to go meet the lawyers.
That was good.
Wait, now he's going back? I thought the idea was for him to take a snack break.
Hey there. Want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
Sure.
Still
Why
tossing
don't
them, yeah,
I thank
indeed.
you later?
Well, you could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your massive balls of rock.
Sorry, kid. No can do. Now let me eat this in peace.
Oh, ungrateful. I've run out of jerky pretzels.
We run out of pretzels. Either we got to give him a certain amount of pretzels, or we need to... I don't know what we need to do.
That was good.
Go get some more pretzels. We have the bowl, so we can get an endless amount of pretzels now, I think. It's tank controls, man. Come on. Offer him to the door? No. Sorry. Now that we have the basket, we should be able to get more.
I'm back.
That you are.
Can I get a refill on these pretzels?
You know, you're the first person to ever ask for seconds.
I guess I'm just a sucker for the taste of twisted kudu.
Alright, let's give him all the pretzels this time.
No, really, grog me.
No, really. ID.
Still need an ID.
What, don't I look like I'm 14?
Actually, you look like you're about 15, but we're carding anyone who looks under 23 just to be safe.
I've got to go.
Right, well, Grog will do that.
Also, I think we could talk to the...
Hey, get out of the way!
Oops.
I think we could talk to the dart players separately, so let's talk to the tall one. See what he's got for us. Maybe we can convince him to join our
Oh,
crew.
again, mateys. Excuse me.
Oh, it's the same one. It doesn't matter. I thought there'd be different dialogue options if we talked to the tall one instead. Why aren't you playing Insult Dart Drawing?
Why aren't you playing insult dart throwing?
The official Tri-Island Dart Throwing Semi-Professional League rulebook clearly states all dart competitions must be won by dart throwing skill, not by any other means such as bribery, insults, threats, or otherwise.
That makes sense.
Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
Alright, so we have a fresh bowl of pretzels. Let's give them all to the guy with the catapult. Maybe it'll have some kind of effect on him. And we gotta find out how to get a ship. This game isn't that bad. For now. And look at that clock.
It's 3 o'clock.
Okay. Why is he tossing them in the first place?
Let's try...
Well, he's been contracted to, so...
Well... Hey! Get away from there before I pop you one on the head, capiche? Good. Now stay over there, pencil neck.
And because she thinks the mayor's dead, right? Is that a hint? We'll definitely take a hint. No spoilers, just hints.
I don't think he'd like that. Hey there. Want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
Sure.
Oh, you...
Remind me to thank you later.
Sorry, I thought you made a...
You could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your massive balls of rock.
Sorry, kid. No can do. Now let me eat this.
Not all of them.
Oh, ungrateful.
We'll try giving him a couple more. Yeah, so our wife was declared dead for some reason. So because of that, we have to prove that she's still alive.
That was good.
And we have to talk to her lawyer about it. And then he'll stop, apparently.
Hey there.
Let's try... Yeah. Just a sec. 22, 3.7, minus 6.
He's never going to hit the house, the mansion.
Want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
Sure. Wow, remind me to thank you later.
Well, you could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your massive balls of rock.
Sorry, kid. No can do. Now let me eat this in peace.
Oh, ungrateful.
Oh, so now we got to do something? Tinker with the catapult controls. There you go. Thanks for that hint, Dr. Goa.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You totally messed up my catapult. What you trying to do to me? You're killing me over here. Well, guess I'm gonna have to start over at my calibration cactus over there. Get out of my way.
I hope this works.
See what happens.
There. It's recalibrated to the cactus. Let's try it. Fire!
It's a field goal. Now he does the same thing, so what the heck?
I don't think he'd like that. Hey there, want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
Maybe we're too slow to...
Sure. Wow, remind me to thank you later.
Well, you could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your
I think we were too slow to do what we were
Sorry,
doing.
kid. No can do. Now let me eat this in peace.
Oh, ungrateful.
With a pile of boulders?
Looks like he's got plenty of ammunition.
That was good.
He's gonna see us.
What are you
Okay.
doing over here?
So that's it. We gotta do it.
Jeez.
Funny looking cactus. Can I look at it? Probably not.
Let's try...
I don't think he'd like that.
4.2 minus 6.
Hey there. Want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
We gotta do this quick. That's what we gotta do.
Sure. Wow, remind me to thank you later.
Well, you could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your massive balls of rock.
Sorry, kid. No can do. Now let me eat this in peace.
Oh, ungrateful.
I've run out of jerky pretzels.
Come on, you got it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You totally messed up my catapult. What you trying to do to me? You're killing me over here. Well, guess I'm gonna have to start over at my calibration cactus over there. Get out of my way.
So I'm a little confused. Are we not doing this quick enough, or... And we're not finishing the job, or is he, like,
Let's try it.
supposed to catch us doing it? Because we're not doing the right thing. We go over to the cactus. Look at the funny looking cactus. Can't do anything with the cactus, right? Interesting.
Let's try 15, 4.2,
What an odd-looking cactus.
I mean, maybe I'm not. Is there something I'm supposed to put on the pretzels? You're right. Maybe there is more of the island to explore. Like, do we have to poison the pretzels, possibly? Go get more pretzels for now. And then I'm going to go to the Voodoo Lady's house. She has a bunch of things there. Let's at least get full pretzels. Yeesh. We'll explore more of the island. My top priority is to get this guy to stop shooting my house. Not that he's gonna hit it, but sucks at that.
I'm back.
That you are.
Do you know anything more about this Australian developer?
Not really. I'd surely love to give him a piece of my mind, though.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my leg brace.
Can I get a refill on these pretzels?
You know, you're the first person.
It is
to
wacky.
ask for
It's...
seconds.
I guess I'm just a sucker for the taste of twisted kudu.
It definitely has that Monkey Island humor and puzzle solving. I know. This game is not to kill him, but I figured I could put him to sleep.
I've got to go.
Right, well, go out and do that.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick minute break here because I got to fix my brace. I'll be right back. Hey Monkey, how are you? Lurking? Thank you for the lurk. I'm assuming that's a lurk. No problem. Man, this thing is really out of sorts today. It's sliding down on me. Alright, let's leave it like that for a bit and then I'll get up and fix it. Let's walk away. Let's go back outside. We got the pretzels.
Get out of the way!
Oops.
We have one crew member. We're learning here. It's okay. I can't bend it at the knee, so it's got to stay straight. I got a brace for it, but it's doing a little better. I just can't bend it, so it's not like the area around the knee is healing, but not the knee itself. So it's gonna be a while. That's all we can do. Yeah, I gotta adjust this again. I'm sorry. I need to take another break. Okay, thanks for asking, Tikaru. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's saying 6 weeks, 2 months, but sucks. I can't drive, and unlike Guybrush here, he can't walk to the pier. Really. It's probably problematic area to hurt. Yes, it is. It sucks because I have to now. I have to basically. Hold on. Either I have it on too tight or it's turning and I have to compensate with the rest of my body for it, and that sucks because last thing I need to do is put out my back because I'm walking with a cane or something. Oh, the O key? I thought that was just for being inside a house. Look at the moon. Is this even relevant?
Hey, look, a full moon.
That was irrelevant. Okay. Let's go inside here. Wax show?
It's locked.
Locked. With a flag.
It says wax show. I wonder if they're showing Mad Wax, Beehive Warrior.
There you go. That's it. The the O button for exiting. You run past where you gotta turn. The problem with tank controls. Well, here's the ship. What? This is not Stan.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I need a ship.
How nice for you. And just what do you want me to do about it?
Lady of Leisure?
Are you the harbor master?
No, I am the harbor mistress. My full title is Chief Assistant Shipyard Regulator, Harbor Operations, Melee Island, a division of Inter-Island Transportation Services.
Which means?
Which means I'm in charge of ship allocations on Melee Island.
I'm commandeering a vessel.
Not so fast, mister. No boat leaves this harbor without my permission, and I see no reason to give you permission to take one of my boats.
I'm married to the governor.
I heard she was dead.
Well, she does have her quiet moments, but she's alive and back on Melee and ready to govern.
Oh, so she's just been on vacation all this time, huh? That's nice. She won't be governor for long. I'm voting for Mr. Charles. He promised me a promotion.
I guess Mr. Charles is the Australian guy.
But Stan said I could.
Name dropping won't get you a boat.
Come on, just give me a boat.
Come on, just give me a boat.
The rules prohibit the shipyard regulator, that would be me, from lending a boat to anyone who does not have proper authority. That would be you.
Isn't there some sort of loophole?
Nope, it's simple. Prove to me that you have the authority to requisition a ship, and I will follow procedure to supply one.
Okay, so we got to get some kind of paperwork. Something to show that we can get a ship.
What would it take to get you to look the other way?
I really hope that you aren't trying to bribe an employee of the Melee Island government. Not that I care what happens to you, but I really don't want to fill out the paperwork.
Never mind.
Now that I can do.
Say, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, at the Scum Bar. You're the naked girl in the painting.
I am not. Besides, I haven't taken my clothes off in years.
Who painted you?
He was an awful man. He was good, but he wouldn't take his claws off me. Strange, too. He had a bizarre fascination with wax.
Oh. Okay, so we're learning something here. The wax place that we just came from. And remember, the painter used to be a part of our crew, so there you go.
You could lose your job if anyone found out that you posed for that picture.
How do you think I got my last promotion?
I'd rather not think about it. What's your name?
Why?
Well, I'd like to know the names of the people I've seen naked.
I wasn't naked. I was artistically posed.
You must be some kind of ship expert to land such an important and specialized job.
Nope. Don't know anything about them, and I can't stand sailing. I'm just paying my dues until I get a supervisor's job.
We gotta get her to supervisor. Let's go.
All this red tape is giving me a headache.
Don't say I didn't give you anything.
Look at the popped inner tube.
This inner tube looks as though it's been subjected to unspeakable stresses.
Let's pick it up. Use the inner tube with the change return slot. Use popped inner tube with life preservers. I don't think any of this is
That won't
solution.
help anything. That won't help anything.
Pop preservers.
That won't help anything. Well, this inner tube has no use here.
Alright, it has no use there. I wonder if we need to do something with it. And the catapult.
I don't think that would help anything.
Yeah, can't combine it with the pretzels. Alright, let's get out of here. Is there anything past here? Yes.
Nothing interesting down here.
I'm gonna guess that this is the ship that we'd be getting. This one at the end of the pier. What did that say?
Now that's a fine looking dinghy. Now that's a fine looking ship.
We need to find Stan. I think Stan would help us. Stan is not the original voice actor too, which is kind of sad. I can get down to the boats. You mean like go in them?
That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen. Hey, she's got pierced ears. Why would anyone put earrings on a ship's figurehead? I can see why this ship hasn't been sold.
All right, let's try to mess around with the catapult one more time, and we'll use the... Try using the inner tube on it. I don't know what the inner tube would do exactly. Maybe put it in a different direction? Oh, walk down like where we are now. Grog machine? Go back there and check it out. I figured we don't have money, so I wasn't gonna check it out, but see what we could do there.
I sure could go for a nice, refreshing grog right now.
Maybe there's something in the return
It's
slot.
empty.
It's empty.
I sure could go for a nice, refreshing grog right now. I'm not picking that up.
Hey, what's all this junk doing here cluttering up my shipyard?
Oh. Let's try the inner tube again on the machine.
Well, this inner tube has no use here. That won't help anything. That won't help anything.
Nope. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do with this machine right now. Yeah, I tried combining the rubber with it. The inner tube. Didn't seem to do anything for me.
Let's try 15, 3.7, 12. Fire!
Yeah, he's never gonna hit it. So we don't really have to worry much about that. We just gotta get the order for him to stop.
Hey there, want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
Sure. Wow, remind me to thank you later.
Well, you could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your massive balls of rock.
Sorry, kid. No can do. Now let me eat this in peace.
Oh, ungrateful.
There you
That won't
go.
help anything.
Doesn't do anything. Are you
That
kidding me?
won't help anything. Well, this inner tube has no use here.
That was good.
Well, this inner tube has no
Hey,
use here.
what are you doing over here? Beat it!
Touchy, jeez.
What do we do? What about the cactus? Do we use it on the cactus?
Let's try 49, 6.7, minus 27.
We use this with the cactus. Like, can we get it? We get him to recalibrate. The cactus looks like a slingshot. It hits the tube on the cactus, fires back, and destroys the catapult. That's the only thing I could think of. We still have to go to lawyers, though.
Well, this inner tube has no use here.
Use it on the cactus. There you go. Figured. Not bad. Not bad with a puzzle
Piece of
solver.
modern art, if I do say so myself.
Now let's get him to recalibrate.
Let's try 45,
I don't think he'd
6.7,
like that.
minus 27. Fire!
Hey there.
Yeah. Just a sec.
Eureka, we got it.
Want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
Sure.
Wow, remind me to thank you later.
Well, you could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your massive balls of rock.
Sorry, kid. No can do. Now let me eat this in peace.
Oh, ungrateful.
Okay, go mess with it. Go mess with it. Put the pretzels away. Come on.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You totally messed up my catapult. What you trying to do to me? You're killing me over here. Well, guess I'm gonna have to start over at my calibration cactus over there. Get out of my way.
See what the end result is of our chicanery.
There. It's recalibrated to the cactus. Let's try it. Fire! What the? Ah!
Got it.
Ha!
Oh!
I can't believe you did that. Do you have any idea what those things cost? They don't grow on trees, you know.
Guess what? I'm still dead.
Don't worry. I'll love you even after rigor mortis sets in.
We've been gone so long, they didn't think I was coming back. So those numbskulls at City Hall declared me dead at sea.
What about me? Did they say anything about me?
No. Then they decided to sell all my belongings and destroy the mansion.
That's terrible. Did they sell any of my stuff?
And the worst part is, they've ordered a new election for the office of governor.
Maybe I should run.
So far, there's only one candidate. And you know the old slogan, where there's only one candidate, there's only one
choice.
Who are you?
The name, Mr. Threepwood, is Charles L. Charles. But you can call me the next governor of Melee Island.
You can't be the governor, I'm the governor. And it's a lifetime term.
Well, that's the rub, isn't it? You've been declared dead.
So I've heard. How did that happen?
Who can say? Perhaps if you'd spent a little more time governing, and less time gallivanting all over the Tri-Island area with your pet monkey, the good citizens of Melee wouldn't have come to the mistaken conclusion that you were pushing up the petunias.
Wait a second. Was I the pet monkey in that last sentence?
Okay, we get it. You're running for governor. But why destroy my mansion?
Oh, that. When you died, the mansion became the property of the state. As a favor to me, the future governor of Melee Island, the town elders contracted a demolition firm.
That's me.
To destroy this outdated bourgeois symbol of the elitist piratocracy.
But why?
Because the days of pirate princesses ruling from secluded mansions are over, my friend.
They are?
Indeed they are, lad. If the Melee Island of tomorrow is to prosper, it must be governed by a man of the people. A man unafraid to mingle with the common folk. A man who won't hide in a mansion guarded by vicious piranha poodles.
A man like you?
Precisely.
He makes a lot of sense, Elaine. I never did like those poodles.
Guybrush!
Well, I've got hands to kiss and babies to shake. Ta!
There's something fishy about that guy.
Really? I thought he smelled more like a rotting corpse.
I've got another plan.
With maybe a hint of oregano.
Guybrush!
Yes, dear?
I'm going back to City Hall to run against Charles.
Woohoo! How can I help?
Go to Lucre Island to talk to the family lawyers.
But why? I destroyed the catapult.
Yes, dearest, I know. But with that demolition order hanging over the mansion, another catapult could come at any moment. We need the kind of restraining order that only my family lawyers can provide.
But I want to come up with clever campaign slogans and do ops research.
Guybrush, love of my life, I'm a politician. Let me do what I do best. I'll let you do what you do best.
What's that?
Sailing around the Tri-Island area on seemingly pointless errands.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Oh, what I meant to say was venturing into troubled waters on dangerous quests.
Well, okay then. That's more like it.
Okay. I'm off to start my campaign. Don't spend too much time on Lucre Island, dearest.
All right. She's campaigning to become mayor. We just met her opposition. He is the dictator. These are well written. They did not skimp out on the writing on this game, for sure. Puns are there. Puzzles are cool. Figured that one out after a little bit. They definitely kept this in the tradition of the other Monkey Island games that came before it. Minus the graphics and the monkey combat. We're not there yet, so we go in here. We need to be able to get a ship, so again, we come out of there. I don't understand how all these doors are interconnected. Like, if you're gonna do this, why make me go through the door to begin with? This is like Town Hall right here, so I figure I'd go in there and get something that says I can get a ship. Yeah, they were good. I always liked them better than Sierra. I did play some of the Dynamics games with that Sierra kind of published under them, which were pretty good, but LucasArts to me will always be my favorite over Sierra. Somebody said something about a ship here. Was it him?
I'm back.
That you are.
How'd you like to join my crew?
How'd you like to join a crew of courageous pirates on a dangerous quest?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Great.
But I should really check with my boss first. Hey, boss!
What?
Can I have a few days off to join Mr. Threepwood here on a swashbuckling adventure?
Are you out of your grog-addled mind? No.
I guess I can't go. Damn.
Can't go.
I've still got troubles.
Do tell.
I need a ship to take me to Lucre Island.
I need a ship to take me to Lucre Island.
You might want to try the Melee Island Municipal Shipyards.
Does Stan still work there?
No. The whole place is run by the harbor mistress these days.
Harbor mistress?
Aye, she's very by the book. Although, she does have her tender side.
If her tender side is anything like the painting behind you, I don't want to see it.
So we can't get him to join our crew. We have a navigator. Do we really need
On
anybody
second
else?
thought, I hate listening to myself whine.
Yeah, he is a terrible boss. Should have given him 5 days off.
I've got to go.
Right, well, Grog will do that.
I killed the poor guy on the right.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes.
Let's ask him about
Are
sailing.
you looking forward to sailing to Lucre Island?
Aye, it'll be a pleasure to sail with a refined wit such as yourself.
That's all he has to say.
It's been nice chatting, but I've got to see a man about a monkey. Hey, how's the weather down there?
Alright, at least we know he's still alive. We didn't kill him. Thankfully. We need to prove to her that we can take a ship. Can we actually go inside the mansion? Maybe there's something in there? Enter the mansion. Alright, let's have a look around here. There's something, anything.
We don't own many coats in these tropical climes.
That's a good point. Why would you have a coat closet in a tropical climate? Oh, there's something over here. Maybe that would help.
The header says Melee Government Employment Contract.
Ahoy there, matey.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
Did you see the way I read the cataclysmic catapult? I'm having a little trouble getting a ship.
I'm having a little trouble getting a ship.
What kind of trouble?
I don't have the authority to requisition one.
I don't have the authority to requisition one. Can you believe that? Me! There must be a bunch of new people around here since we left.
Here, take this. It should give you an air of authority.
What's this doohickey?
It's the official gubernatorial symbol of Melee Island. It conveys the authority of the office of governor. It also gets the holder into some pretty great parties.
A true pirate doesn't need some gubernatorial symbol to prove he commands respect.
Yes, well, all the same, I think you'd better take it.
All right. Oh, does this mean I get to run the island now? I've got some revolutionary ideas about subsidized childcare.
Just give it back the minute you return from Lucre Island.
Okay, well, there we go. Nobody wants to be on my crew.
Nobody wants to be on my crew.
Ask nice and don't make any ridiculous promises.
Yeah, you should use that in your campaign.
I'll leave the crew selection to you, my dearest, and you can leave the campaign management to me. Is there anything else?
I'll let you concentrate on your campaign.
Thanks.
We'll put this away for now. Let's go see if we can get into any of the other rooms here and if there's any other items we would need for a trip. Oh, I gotta love these tank controls. You hit a wall and you just keep running left.
It's the door to the kitchen. It's the door to the kitchen.
Yeah, but we can't use it? Guess not. Let's try upstairs. Can't go upstairs. Braxton, Mr. Wise, how are you? Welcome, Raiders. How are you feeling, Braxton? I know you've been a little under the weather. You're feeling better. Welcome, everybody, from Braxton's Raid. Let me give you a shout out. A little better. A little better is pretty good. Raid, Alex, how are you? Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Let me give you a shout out. We are playing Escape from Monkey Island. The only Monkey Island game other than Return I have yet to play. And we started it today, so doing pretty good. I'm getting used to the tank controls. I'm worried a little about monkey combat, but we'll get to that later. Otherwise, the game ain't bad. Doing okay. My legs hanging in there. Although it's been a little stiff today while I'm playing, so I don't know how much longer I can go. Whoops, that did not work. Missing the command. I don't know why I took it off. Man, I didn't finish this much earlier. If I remember, you were starting this today. Oh, no problem. We're still at the beginning. All we did was manage to get the catapult to stop.
April, shut the hell up.
April.
Just jump.
God, this is not gonna be fun, but I don't have a choice.
Just jump.
Close your eyes, April.
Just jump.
Oh shit!
Are you jumping yet? Have you jumped yet? Okay, now she's jumped. Just jump, April.
Scatting and no chap and chatting, no cap. Just jump, April. Jump to your death. How are you enjoying Virtual Reverse? I've been wanting to play it. A couple of people didn't like it. A couple of people did like it. Seems to be hit or miss, depending on who's playing it. I think it looks great for Cyberpunk. Point and click adventure game. Is there anything here we can get? Look at the not so fine china.
I'm no expert, but this china doesn't seem very nice.
Olaf from Frozen. How are you doing, Bum Rocky?
I'm no expert, but this china doesn't seem very nice.
Yeah, we finished Neverhood last stream. Played a little bit of Double Dragon on the NES after, just to kill some time so we could start this game today. This won our last poll. Government paper?
It's a government paper of some sort.
Can't take it though.
I've always wondered what was behind the mansion. Now I know.
Look over here.
I love chess, especially the horsies. I love chess, especially the horsies. Groovy banner. For some reason, it makes me want to ride a hog.
Random. Alright, so we got the rite of passage. We can get on the ship now, I think. Or actually commandeer one. We have only one crewmate. I don't know if we need more. Let's ask the other people around the island. Maybe they'll come with us. Doing alright, thanks. It's a cold, rainy day, so nice and cozy next to the space heater, I mean. PC. I actually got a space heater next to me right here, so... But I hear you. I actually got an actual radiator next to me. Sometimes it gets a little too hot when I stream, but... Okay, let's go to the overworld. Let's go get a ship, hopefully. No, I got the radiator I have is actually gas filled. Well, it runs on gas. We have a gas burner that we turn on when it gets under 40 degrees. Because we live in the Northeast, you know, we do have combination heat and air conditioning. We have a heat pump, but the backup is the furnace we have downstairs. So the heat pumps will only heat until 40 degrees, and then once you go below 40 degrees, sometimes even 45 degrees. Once you go below 40, you got to switch to the furnace. So it's hooked up to gas pipes like the old timey space heaters. Yeah, pretty much. Works well. We save a lot of money because we only have to turn this on and use gas heat for like 2.5 months out of the year. 3 most, depending on how the weather is, and then we go back to using the electric heat through the heat pumps. So save money that way. Yeah, they all lose their efficiency before 40. Basically, if you would run it now, it would just constantly run, and your house would never get warm. So furnace is the backup. Still saving money. Not as much if we use the heat pump all year round, but it works. I have an electric radiator upstairs in the music room. I sit right next to it when it's really cold. I hear ya. Yeah, we have one room here. It's a sunroom where we had to remove the radiator. I think we have to get a space heater for that room.
Hi, I'm back. Nice night for a sail, huh?
It would be if you had a boat.
All right, let's get a boat.
All this red tape is giving me a headache.
Don't say I didn't give you anything.
Show her this weird phallic symbol.
I need a ship.
I told you, you don't have the authority to...
Check this out.
What's this?
The gubernatorial seal of Melee Island.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess you are an important person. Right this way, Mrs. Marley. Let me show you to your ship.
Yeah, that's a good way to save on heat. Some money. Basically, we're using the heat pump up until the first week of November. You know, we're in Northeast, so it does get pretty cold here. Oh, she's giving us this ship, I figured.
This is the Dainty Lady.
It's pink.
You've obviously got a seaman's eye for nautical details.
But But it's pink!
Now, there are a couple of regulations that I'm required to explain to you. First, bring it back in the same or better condition as it is now. Second, life preservers are to be worn by all crew and passengers at all times. Finally, this vehicle is to be used for official business only, so no joyriding.
Can I go now?
Well, I'd love to hang out here on the docks with you all day. Actually, that's a lie. I can't stand to be near you. Bye. Oh. And enjoy your voyages on the Dainty Lady.
The Dainty Lady.
It's pink.
It's a nice ship. What are you talking about? Yeah, the AC component of the heat pump is perfect. You know, you'll get one of those thermometers for it that's like, you know, you could run using an app. So what I do is when it's using the heat and the air conditioning, I'll turn it off when nobody's home because we both go to work during the day. And then, you know, while I'm on my way home, I'll turn it on so that it heats up or cools down the house by the time I get here. So that's a good way to put it, you know, to use it. And it's a great way of saving money. You know, if my wife's home a day, then, you know, I'll leave it on probably a little lower, but then at night we'll raise it when it gets hot. Definitely a way to save money. And because we're not using it all year, it'll probably last us a little longer, the heat pumps, than they're actually recommended to last, which is good. Same with our furnace.
That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen. Hey, she's got pierced ears. Why would anyone put earrings on a ship's figurehead?
Well, we have 2 heat pump units because we have a dual system in our house. We have 2 upstairs that are indoor units. Those are the compressors. And then the outdoor units are the blowers, which bring in the air. So it's a combination. So we got 2 units outside, 2 inside. And the control for it just went in place of the controller box we had before. I guess they rewired it to get the get it to work. The new system, it works on Wi-Fi. So, and I'll work without the Wi-Fi too. But you know, with the Wi-Fi, I'm able to use it with my app, so I could be countries away, and as long as I have internet access, control the temperature in the house, which is nice. They did use the existing ductwork, but they had to check to make sure there weren't any holes in it because it was an older ductwork system. So originally they had a just an air system with no heat, and because of that, they were able. So the air ducts were all throughout the house. They just had to reconnect the existing system with it and then make sure there were no holes in the duct, which there weren't. So it was able to use it. Depends on who you talk to. Some people say you can use it with the current existing one. Other people say they have to rip it out. You got to talk to a couple of contractors and I guess get an idea. Look at the Dainty Lady. Look at the figurehead.
Pink.
Can we get on this ship? Sail away? Oh, we got to go find some more sailors. I think that's the whole thing. Go back to town. That's not town. Yeah, it depends on who you talk to and what condition your heat duct system is, or your duct system in general. Doesn't have to be used for heat. It could also be an air conditioning duct. Sorry for all the HGTV talk here. I actually enjoy talking about the house and repairs and stuff like that. We're playing Monkey Island, so we got to concentrate on Monkey Island. It's House Dog, yeah. I watch a lot of HGTV now, so they wouldn't understand. Yeah, they still won't let me in there. See if we can convince the crew to come with us. 2 members of our original crew. There's also the wax guy, the wax house. I gotta go back to there.
Ahoy again!
What is it now?
Hey, Mitral, how are you?
Heavy duty begging to attend to.
How was your stream today? Sorry I couldn't stop in. I had to vote for Icewind Dale. Tomorrow.
Won't you join my crew for old time's sake?
Guybrush, take a good look at Otis.
Monkeys! Monkeys is full of the monkeys!
That's what happened to him the last time we agreed to be part of your crew. Now, what in the name of Blackbeard's dandruff could possibly convince us to join you in another idiotic adventure?
Well, how about...
Treasure, some lovely property off the coast of Booty Island. Cushy government jobs. Yeah, let's go with that because they're poor. They lost their jobs.
Cushy government jobs.
That sounds interesting.
I'm sorry to hear I have a headache.
What are you doing?
What kind of cushy government jobs are we talking about?
You know, the kind where you're paid 3 times the going private sector rate, no one checks your work, and it's impossible to be fired.
Don't listen to him, Carla. He just wants to take us back to Monkey Island.
We'd want contracts, of course.
I'll see what I can do. Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
So far, so good with Escape. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much because of the tank controls. The controls are okay. The story is good. It's still written in that Monkey Island kind of style. And, you know, until we get the monkey combat, we'll be okay. Cushy government jobs are also the pension plans, which are now rare. Also have pension plans, which are now rare. That's right. How are you, Acidic? Well, be better than them panhandling, because that's what they were telling me they were doing earlier.
Ahoy again.
What is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
See, they're begging.
Not if we see you first.
As long as you don't have to take a civil service test, you'll be okay. So we're not ready to sail yet, and I think the whole point of not being ready to sail is because we need to go to this house in the upper right. Yeah, that's too bad about Icewind Dale. I'll be back to vote for it tomorrow. We'll see. I'll have to look at the list to see if it's even worth saving at this point. Just need the proper notes? Okay. We'll see. We're gonna try it. If we get stuck, I don't mind using hints on it, but... yeah, so far, this game...
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Anybody home?
No.
It's good.
Go away.
Is it the best of the 4? We'll find out at the end, but... or best of the 5. The original 5. Including Tails.
But there's supposed to be a wax show today.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
The sign out here says there is.
Yeah, that. Well, it's cancelled.
Wax show is cancelled.
Then who are you?
No one. There's no
No
one
civil
here.
service test? There you go. Just roll in from the military right into the cushy government job and pretend that I'm still my previous rank. My life's plan. No civil service test. Nice.
When do you expect someone to be home?
Later. Much later. Finish running your wife's errands first.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so this is basically telling me we need to sail. Finish running your wife's errands first, so we can't go to the wax show. It's too bad. Talk to all the pirates. Let's go get our navigator. Maybe we should tell Marley. Elaine. That we were able to get a ship.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to sailing to Lucre Island?
Aye. It'll be a pleasure to sail with a refined wit such as yourself.
Okay, so he'll sail with us, but how do we trigger that?
It's been nice chatting, but I've got to see a man about a monkey. Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
No, don't talk to him again.
It's been nice chatting.
Okay. I'm glad they put that little speed command so you can get out of places quicker. Let's talk to our wife. Hang on a second. Okay, so Elaine is in here. Let's talk to her. Where we got the ship.
Hello, Governor.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
So far it is. I don't like the fact she doesn't have an accent there. They could have picked a different actress to do the voice and still had the accent. Nobody wants to be on my crew.
Nobody wants to be on my crew.
I really don't have time to help you with that. Is there anything else?
Well, we know what we need to do.
I'll
So
let you concentrate on your
let her
campaign.
go.
Thanks.
Try to get the two guys who are playing darts to come with us. It's controls. Not the best. I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. I did not want to play it with a gamepad. It's a good game, but the worst Monkey Island in my opinion. Hard to compare with 1, 2, 3 in any case. Yeah, I agree with you. I even think it's not as good as Tales, but the writing is good. It just has... It has some things that are not strong enough, and some decisions that I wouldn't have made. Like, why tank controls?
Ahoy again, mateys.
I bet you can't hit another one with first shot. Are you sure you want to join my... You don't want to join my crew?
Are you sure you won't join my crew?
Nah.
Alright, so they're out.
Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
You had a good time with this? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a bad game at all. No, it's not. Well, they did the 3D because they wanted to upgrade the system, the way it looked. I thought the animation and curse was great. If they did it because of the PlayStation, I could understand that. They were trying to make money. But that's not why I hate this game. I don't like this game. I mean, hate this game. I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't think it's as good as the other ones. Oh, the tank controls? Yeah, I don't like the tank controls, but you get used to them.
I'm back.
That you are.
Are you sure you can't join my crew?
I'll check. Hey, boss!
Don't even think about it, bucko.
He sounds pretty adamant.
Okay, so all I want to do at this point is sail away. Let's try it. One more time. Yeah, if this game wasn't in 3D, it wouldn't have had tank controls. But they probably had to do it because the game was on the PlayStation, and you can't have a point-and-click adventure game on the PlayStation. It needs to have, like, it needs to be like this. 3D with movement, walking around.
About this ship.
What about it?
Don't you have another one I could use?
What's wrong with this one?
My crew will laugh at me.
My crew will laugh at me.
I get the feeling you're used to being laughed at.
Doesn't look very intimidating.
This vehicle is registered to the government. It is not to be used for piracy.
Darn.
Consoles ruin everything? Sometimes.
It's pink. Actually, I think it's fuchsia.
But it's pink.
I see it as more of a mauve.
Never mind. It's perfect for me.
Yes, I think it suits you.
Okay, so how do we sail the heck out of here?
Nothing, I guess.
I think I have everything I need here. Well, I got the guy to navigate for me. I have a navigator. We only needed the navigator and failed to Monkey Island. They were pretty useless in the first game. Didn't they all just sit there and drink? Try it again. Ugh. Like every time the screen changes, he's going in a different direction.
Ahoy again!
What is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
See, that's it. I got no
Ahoy
other
again.
choices with
What
them.
is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
So the only person who agreed to be in my crew was the navigator, who is the owner of the scum bar. Is there anybody else I can recruit? The guy in the wax house says he doesn't want to see me until we're done with our wives. Until we're done with our wives' errands, so... We'll get the drunk guy? The drunk guy join us?
This fish has seen better days. Hey, how's the weather down there?
I did. I told them that's a government job. They won't talk to me anymore. Does that mean they're recruited? It's just, how do we set sail? You're right, they did. So we gotta show them the seal again. That's what I forgot. Thanks, Dr. Go. Strange man who they don't trust comes up to them. Tells them, I'll give you a governor job. Civil service job or something. Promises them some money, maybe some pension.
I'm not picking that up. I don't think they'd like that.
I mean...
With what?
I don't think they'd like that.
What else do we have? The pretzels?
Hey, excuse me.
What is it now?
Would either of you like a kudu jerky pretzel?
No!
We may be hungry, but we're not that hungry.
Right.
I don't think they'd like that.
Go talk to her wife. Maybe she could write or something. Maybe she'll give us something to prove it. Always take it to the boss. Wife's always the boss. I mean, she did help us get the ship, so.
Ahoy there, matey.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
Nobody wants to be on my crew.
I really don't have time to help you with that.
But
Is there
you
anything
do.
else?
What was I supposed to be doing?
Have you been drinking grog again?
No, I swear. I just want to make sure I have the details right.
Good. Now, while I concentrate on running for re-election, you're going to get yourself to Lucre Island. And once there, you will visit with the Marley family lawyers, and you'll work with them to find a legal way of saving the mansion from Charles's demolition goon. Got it?
Got it.
I'll let you concentrate on your campaign.
Thanks.
I got the girl in the last game.
No. No, don't leave the house. I have to change some of the keys here. The inventory button and the use of inventory button are surrounding that O button, which takes you outside. It's not going to work.
The header says Melee Government Employment Contract.
There we go. That's what we need. All right. Can we show it to her?
What's this for?
I'm not sure. I just have a hunch that a signed government contract might be useful.
All right, let me sign it.
All right, now we're good to go. Let's sail. Let's go see those lawyers. Probably a good place to save the game, too. We've only saved it like 3 times since we started.
Ahoy again!
What is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Give him the contract.
Wow! You actually got us a signed government contract? Looks good. Very nice.
Wait a minute. This is a standard government manual labor contract with no pension plan or dental coverage.
Hey, you're right. We want a cushy government contract with a desk.
Come back when you got something that doesn't involve back-breaking labor.
What? Wow, they didn't want it? Let's give it to the guys in the bar. Maybe they'll take it. I could have sworn that would have been enough to persuade them.
The header says Melee Government Employment Contract.
Okay, hand it over.
The header says Melee Government Employment.
I don't think he'd like that.
I don't think they'd like that. So what more are we supposed to do?
I don't think he'd like that.
What about the chef?
I don't think he'd like that. I'm not sure if Elaine would approve of that.
Those two wanted a desk job.
I'm not sure if Elaine would approve of that. I don't think he'd like that. I don't think he'd like that.
Wow, okay. We're really in a pickle now. Either that or we gotta get her to sign it? Yeah, or change something on it?
The header says Melee Government Employment Contract.
Let's go back to her. We need to change this to a desk job, but then we're tricking them if we do that. I don't think it's really going to matter. Either that, or we steal a pen somewhere and we make it our own contract. We forge it.
Hello, Governor.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
Can I have some money?
Can I have some money?
Why?
I'm not sure, but it always seems as though I could use a few hundred pieces of 8 on my adventures.
Well, I'd like to help, sweetheart, but we're kind of strapped for cash right now. Besides, what happened to your monthly allowance?
I blew it all gambling on spitting contests on Booty Island.
Well, then I'm sorry, my dear. It's time you learned an important lesson about budgeting.
Oh, shucks. Nobody wants to be on my crew.
I really don't have time to help you with that. Is there anything else?
No, absolutely
I'll let you
nothing.
concentrate on your campaign.
Thanks.
Anything else? Can I take the feather? Can only look at it. Can we give it back to her?
The header says Melee Government Employment Contract. The header says Melee Government...
I already signed this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, so... I'm a little lost here. What further step do we need to do? No, we need to change the writing on the contract. I bet you it's going to be misleading that the guy in the wax show house said that come back after running all the errands, because I'm going to show him the contract next. Let's try this one more time.
Ahoy again!
What is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Correct, I shouldn't show him the contract, or correct, I should show him the contract?
Ahoy again!
What is it now?
We got...
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see... Wow! You actually got us a signed government contract? Looks good. Very nice.
Wait a minute. This is a standard government manual labor contract with no pension plan or dental coverage.
Hey, you're right. We want a cushy government contract with a desk.
Come back when you got something that doesn't involve back-breaking labor.
So I need to basically forge the contract. I'm ready to get a hint from UHS. Well, let's go see if the voodoo lady's in. She's not. Ask Elaine for the Kashitra contract? I just did. Let's go over there. She's got to be able to give us something. My first thought was to go back there with the contract and just have her look at it again. There's also a pen on the table. Well, a feather with ink. Thinking maybe we could change it ourselves.
Hello, Governor.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
I'll let you concentrate on your campaign.
Thanks. I already signed this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's not doing it. Let's look this up. We're spending too much time trying to get on a ship now. At least the last 20 minutes. I hate looking things up, but UHS didn't really help us too well for Never Heard. See if it's got any hints for this. Our website's falling apart. None of the links work. In the search, at least. We got the contract. That's where we're at. We got one from the governor's mansion. Okay, this says we need to go see the voodoo lady. Why? I don't know. Around the room for another contract? There is no other contract. There's this. UHS says we need to get the signed government contract. No, that's the one.
Says melee.
The one we have. Put that one away.
It's a government paper of some sort.
Pick it up? Okay. Look at the government paper. I saw that earlier. I never picked it up.
Melee government employment contract. cushy edition.
There you go. Good job, Dr. Goa. I tried picking that up earlier. It wouldn't let me. Apparently we need to see... We need to see the voodoo woman before we get off the island. And that'll be the end of Act 1 when we get there. Let's see if we can get to the voodoo lady. With the middle finger.
Ah, the middle finger. The most communicative of fingers.
Look at finger.
This finger seems slightly different than the others. That's quite a thumb. Nothing happened.
So we can use the fingers for something. Middle finger?
Nothing happened.
This one?
This table must have been a hand-me-down.
Use finger.
Yikes!
There we go.
You pulled?
Hey, it's you!
Yes, it is I.
You seem to show up whenever I'm in trouble. Why?
Who can say? Perhaps it's because we share an unspoken magical bond. Perhaps the fates have intertwined our destinies. Or maybe I've got an unbreakable 5-game deal with LucasArts. In any event, I'm here to help. How can I assist you, Guybrush Threepwood?
Don't know what to do next. Do you have any nifty voodoo googums that could help me?
I sense that you wish to dabble in the dangerous voodoo arts. What did you have in mind?
Have you got any evil destroying voodoo dolls?
Have you got any of those evil destroying voodoo dolls?
Sorry, we're fresh out. We're expecting a shipment from Dinky Island early next week, though.
How about invisibility necklace to help me sneak into women's locker rooms?
How about one of those invisibility necklaces to help me sneak into women's locker rooms?
Those are nice, aren't they?
Yeah. Got any?
No, it's been a bad year for unspoiled eyeballs.
Thank you for the follow. Do you have any plus 10 strength elixirs in stock? This she doesn't really have.
Do you have any plus 10 strength elixirs in stock?
Perhaps. What are your current stats?
I don't think I've got any.
Well then, what good would a strength elixir do?
I see your point. I could really use a potion that would make me immune to severe gas attacks.
You're telling me. Tragically, our shipment from Booty Island is also running late.
I'm in the market for an enchanted sword which hypnotizes my enemies into deep stupor before I skewer them with it. She doesn't have any of this.
I'm in the market for an enchanted sword that hypnotizes my enemies into a deep stupor before I skewer them with it.
You don't need a sword to send your foes into a stupor, my child. Just be yourself.
Gee, thanks.
Snacks? We could use the snacks earlier.
I'm starving.
I left my gum machine in Puerto Pollo. You might want to try the scum bar if you're really hungry.
Second thought, I probably shouldn't be shopping at a time.
On second thought, I probably shouldn't be shopping at a time like this.
True.
In Tales of Monkey Island, she's there, and they kind of... She's kind of like a protagonist to where Guybrush doesn't really like her anymore. I'll say that, but... Or at least it sounds like he doesn't.
My mystic eye sees precious time wasted in idle chit-chat. What would you like to know?
Why is Melee Island so empty?
That is an excellent question, Guybrush.
I thought so. Well, Why is Melee Island so empty?
Oh, that. About a month ago, a mysterious overseas investor began buying up all of Melee Island from the local pirates. Those that wouldn't sell have been challenged to various forms of insult games. Insult sword fighting, insult golf, insult darts, insult arm wrestling. You get the idea. Strangely, this investor always wins. He's the best insulter the Tri-Island area has ever seen. Eventually, even the craftiest of Melee's pirates have been forced to sell after wagering their homes and businesses in ever-escalating rounds of insult gaming.
How awful. Why don't the pirates just refuse to play?
How many pirates do you know that can resist a duel?
Good point.
In any event, the few pirates remaining on Melee Island live in constant fear of being challenged by this foreign investor.
Do you know anything more about the mysterious foreign investor?
Only that he comes from a faraway exotic place called Sydney.
Sydney? That sounds like the name of a kid who gets beat up a lot in school. Who's this Charles L. Charles guy? And where does he get off trying to take my wife's job?
I'm a voodoo priestess, not a political pundit. But I will say this. Charles L. Charles gives me the willies.
What politician doesn't?
True.
Didn't you relocate to the island of Puerto Pollo?
Didn't you relocate to the island of Puerto Pollo?
I did, but I sensed that I was needed here on Melee. Besides, the incessant clucking on Puerto Pollo was driving me mad.
Madre de Dios! Es el Pollo Diablo!
From the last game, before this. Do you know anything more about the mysterious foreign investor? We asked her about that. I'd like to chat with you about more important matters.
I'd like to talk about more important matters.
Like what?
Gossip a little more. It's still on the market. I don't need any more enigmatic voodoo right now.
I don't need any more of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later if you need me.
Okay, so now we know how to summon her. We have to pull the finger. Not the middle finger, not the thumb, the one in between the two. Let's go give these fools the contract so they will join me. And then we'll set sail.
Ahoy again!
What is it now?
We got some heavy-duty begging to attend to.
Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Signed government contract job. Cushy government contract job. Form. Give them this.
I'm not picking that up.
Come on. Raiders are up 14-0. It's a miracle.
Is this some kind of joke?
Thanks, Dr.
This
Gunn.
contract is not even being signed by the governor.
We may be down on our luck, pirates, but we're not stupid. Come back when you've got
Oh
a signed
lord, the
contract.
formalities in this game. I have to go back and get it signed too? It makes sense, but all this back and forth. Pay attention. I get it, but it's a contract for a cushy job. It didn't say it wasn't signed by the governor. It didn't say it was, but it didn't say it wasn't. No, you nitwit. Don't put it away. Give it to her.
Another contract?
Just to be safe.
Well, so much for my status as a reform candidate. All right, let me sign it.
All right, we're good. Let's get out. Yeah, they have been scammed before. I don't blame them. Game could have said it was unsigned. I also should have learned from having the first one signed. Now it says it's signed.
Wow. You actually got us a signed contract. Well, let's see. Mm-hmm. Yes. Ah, yes. Good. Aha!
Carla, do you even know what half of this stuff means?
Not a clue. But look, it says cushy in the title.
Well, all right then.
All right, Threepwood, you've got yourself a crew.
Is that the ship?
We did it.
Doesn't look very seaworthy.
At least it doesn't smell like monkeys.
Are you guys ready to go?
Aye, Captain.
Whatever.
No.
Don't make me slap you, Otis.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Then we're off to Lucre Island in search of high adventure and a legally binding restraining order.
It'll all end in tears. Mark my words.
Mr. Cheese, shouldn't we steer away from those dark, portentous clouds?
Nonsense, Captain. A little rain never hurt anyone.
How are you, creature? I forgot to disable it.
Batten down
Drink for
the
silent
ashes.
running.
Short sail!
Clear the scuppers.
That's how your re-enlistment went?
Sorry, baby. There you go, Mr. Marley. Lucre Island.
Ah, Lucre Town, the largest urban center in the Tri-Island area. Thanks, Mr. Cheese. Next time, you think we can get here with a little less drama?
Oh, no. There's not going to be a next time, is there?
Better not be. Once was enough.
Okay, I'm going into town. You guys stay here and watch the ship.
Oh, sure. I see how it is. The captain gets to make all the decisions.
No, the poll ended. The poll was the one where you picked Metro 2033. This game won. Metro 2033 and Full Throttle Remastered came in second, tied. And the fourth game was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Don't know what that all means, but it says that I will have a cushier time. It was not cushy. Sorry to hear that. They always get you with the fine print, right? Yeah, so basically we're playing this, and then we're going to have a new poll. We need to pick an RPG for the winter. I always play a RPG at the end of the year, like a long one. So I have that poll pre-made. We're going to start that poll on Tuesday. The game after this will be a game called Era Exordium, which I purchased recently and I'd like to play on stream. It's from an indie developer. It's a diesel punk puzzle platformer. I'm shooting. It's pretty cool. I played the demo. It was great. So we'll play it. Yeah, and then the next poll will be predetermined games. We'll vote on that. And from there, we'll see where we go. At some point, I do want to play Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider, before the remakes get released in February. Sorry. And we'll have another poll, I guess, after the RPG. We'll see. And then there's another game called Darkstar 1, which I'm also going to play. But in between there, we'll be able to pick games and have a poll and play something else. So that's the deal. Let's save this game. My leg is getting really stiff. If you don't know, fractured my kneecap last week. So I'm in a brace, and sitting here like this sometimes is painful. I've been okay the last stream. I was okay the last stream with it, but now it's just like shifting on me, so I got to readjust it. We're going to save here, and we're going to raid someone now. And I'll say thank you to everybody who was at the stream. We're not going to stream. Next stream will actually be Tuesday at 8:30. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Let's actually set this one for 8 p.m. Maybe we'll start it a little earlier. Because now I won't be able to actually have to travel to and from work. I'll have to be working from home, so I don't have to adjust my time for that. Sundays, we do it at 2:30 every afternoon. This is Eastern time. Fractured your pinky? I'm sorry to hear that. Like, everybody I know has a fracture. One of my really good friends fractured his wrist falling up a flight of stairs recently. It's It's bizarre, but gonna have a good night, Braxton. And everybody who came here today, thank you for the follow. And Braxton, once again, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Feel better. You too, Dr. Go. I'm gonna go catch that Raiders game. I'll see you on Tuesday night. Fell up the stairs as well. Oh God, it's like, be careful out there. Seems like if you know me by association, it's like spreading. I hope not. Who's online? I hope not. Who can we raid? Let's raid Cannot Be Tamed, aka Pam. She's playing Enter the Gungeon. And have a good rest of your Sunday. Take care.